Good afternoon. My name's Renee Weaver-Wright, and I'm the manager for my virtual academy. I start my day every day by looking through one of our graduation books to see pictures of our students from our most recent graduation. Every one of these pictures has a different story to tell. I look at these pictures and I think about that day when we had the graduations, thinking about the students and how proud they were, thinking about the parents, how proud they were, thinking about some of these kids that have had such struggles in their life that they haven't been able to leave their house for years or for weeks at a time. Single parents, some of our kids here, folks that are suffering health challenges. So many of these students have been told from one time or another that they would never be able to graduate. I see pictures of our employees. Some have been with us 25 years, some of the employees in these pictures. And I think about how many students they've seen come through. I think about how many students I've seen come through in the many, many years that my family has been involved in education. It's just a great way for me to start my day every day, to see how many lives we've touched, how many lives our staff has touched, and how many of these kids are going to go on to do great things because now they have their high school diploma, something that they didn't think they would ever be able to achieve. Look at that picture. This young man with his family, his kids, his significant other in there, getting straight out of here, getting his high school diploma and being able to move forward in life. I have a great job because I'm helping people. I'm helping people every day. A lot of times people that have not had the most positive experiences in education. So I want to tell you a little bit about my virtual academy and how you can become a part of our next book. We've been in existence since 2013. One of the great things about our program is that our students can work at their own pace. We work with kids from 5th grade through 12th grade, so middle school through high school, and our curriculum is all based off of the Michigan standard, so that's a very important thing. Our high school students, of course, are working toward their high school diploma. Our curriculum is inviting and interactive. We do a lot of different things. Our teachers work really hard to do a lot of different things to make the curriculum fun. It's continuously updated. And again, our students can work anytime, any place. My virtual academy is accredited by Advanced Ed, which is a very important thing for you to know as well. We provide a lot of different resources to our students because you can't do this on your own. It's difficult to be an online student, and so we provide a lot of additional help for you. We provide teachers that are in constant contact with you, that are at all times available to help you. Every one of our students has a mentor from the school district that they are in contact with, and who again can provide additional support and additional help. We provide student success coaches who work with our students when life gets in the way sometimes, and it happens with our students. I could tell you the stories. This one young man who's holding his little baby in our book here, he said to us, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this little guy. This is the reason why I finished my high school diploma, because of this little guy here. So those student success coaches are very important in terms of helping our students when life gets in the way. We have curriculum specialists that can help tutor and help move students from point A to point B, again, if they're struggling. And then we have a graduation coordinator who makes this book possible, setting up our graduations, because we do have live graduations for all of our students. Caps and gowns, the whole shebang. And every one of our high school graduates is eligible for a $500 scholarship from my virtual academy. Last year we had about 107 of our graduates take advantage of that scholarship. So that's a very important thing. And I forgot to mention, if at any time during this podcast, if you have any questions, just type them in the comments section, and we'll be happy to answer them for you as we go along here. So we have all kinds of supports built in for the students. Now, what kind of student is a My Virtual Academy student? Well, it's a student that maybe is having trouble in their difficulties in their current school. It Could be a student who's undergoing anxiety issues. I spoke about the student that had not left their home for quite a while. We get a lot of those students. We get a lot of students that are bullied in the school setting. It's unfortunate that that occurs, but My Virtual Academy provides a good option for those kids. We also have gifted students in our program that want to advance quicker than the traditional high school setting will allow them to. Sometimes we get student athletes that maybe are figure skaters or gymnasts, and they need to compete on weekends. And again, the traditional setting does not work well for them, so we're the perfect fit for that kind of student. We also have some parents that don't want their students in a traditional school setting, so we provide a great option for those kinds of students. We have some students that are coping with physical or mental illness. Again, being able to work at your own pace is helpful for them. We have some students, like the young man I showed you the picture of, that they're teen parents, and so they have a lot of other responsibilities in addition to being a student. But gosh, we've helped so many of those folks to get their high school diploma. We have students that work during the day to support their family or themselves, and so being able to work 24/7 is a great option for them. And then we have students too that are behind in the traditional school setting. Gone over a lot of different kinds of students that we have pretty quickly there, so if you have any questions about that, please just type your question in the comments section and we'll answer your question. MVA provides a lot of different things. We provide a lot of different things for our students. The 24/7 access to the curriculum is an important thing for the non-traditional student. It's an individualized program, so you won't be taking classes that you don't need to graduate and wasting your time doing that. We're very laser focused on getting you the classes that you need so that you can graduate in a timely fashion. Our teachers are Michigan certified. We provide constant progress information for our parents and for our students. Always in touch with the parents, always in touch with the students about just where you're at in the program. If necessary, we provide a computer to our students, and we provide internet access as well if that's something that's necessary for you to have. And again, that $500 scholarship, I love signing those checks for students that are furthering their education and going on to a different further education. We had a student that went to Michigan State last year. We had students that went to Ross Medical Training Center, all kinds of different organizations that the students take that scholarship and use it at. Now, what are some things that makes My Virtual Academy different than a traditional setting or even other different virtual schools? The program is designed for you. It's individualized around you and your needs and your abilities. It's a self-paced program. It's personalized, and there are so many supportive things built into the program, like with the success coaches, the teachers, the mentors. Folks want you to be successful here. Folks want you to be successful. It's an engaging and interactive program. Our program is flexible and convenient. It's a well-respected program. I think I said earlier that we're accredited by Advanced Ed. That's quite a process to go through, and we're very proud of the fact that we're accredited by Advanced Ed. But that's something that makes our program different. Now, if you're sitting there wondering, how could you get to be a My Virtual Academy student? It's really easy. It's a lot like attending or getting enrolled in another school. First thing you would want to do is to go to our website, which ironically is called myvirtualacademy.com. So go to our website. You also can call in and talk with any of our very knowledgeable enrollment team that can help you. And that phone number is 800-297-2119. Again, that phone number is 800-297-2119. And they can help you with any question that you might have about our program or about getting enrolled in the program. When you apply online on the website, you would need to choose the school district that's closest to your home. There are some standards with that, but if you go to the map that's there, it can show you which would be the best school districts for you to choose from. You need to complete the application form, and then you need to provide the necessary documentation. It's things like a birth certificate, proof of residency, shot record, just the standard stuff that you have to submit when you apply to attend a school. Your transcripts will be requested after you've submitted your application, and then we review those to see what is needed for you to graduate. And we put an educational plan in place to help you get headed in the right direction. The next thing that you would do is attend a face-to-face orientation to meet our staff, to meet the person that you're going to be talking to every week over the telephone, and to learn more about the program and how to log into the courseware, what happens when, all those kinds of things. The equipment will be given to you during orientation, and then you go home, you set it up, and then you'll have a phone conference with your teacher. That teacher will be yours all year long to be working with you, and that's who you'll be talking with about your classes and getting help for your classes. We also are using a program this year called Zoom, which is where you may be meeting with other students in the program and learning at the same time from your teacher, who might be doing a group lesson using this Skype-like kind of program. Then you begin your classes. As you complete your classes, additional classes are added onto your program. There's no limit as to how many classes you can complete in one school year. And again, you know what, that's a lot of information I've gone through. If you've got any questions, please put it in the comments section. We'll be happy to answer them. Well, are you ready to enroll? Do you want to be in the next year's book? What you need to do is go to the website, again, myvirtualacademy.com, pick the school district that you would like to be a part of, and fill out that application. We need your documentation because we really can't get you started in the program until we have that documentation. I know it sounds like a pain, but that's kind of the part of this process that you really have to help us with, and that can be sent to us via fax, email, or bring it to our office. Again, our office is very helpful and very eager to help you, and that phone number is 800-297-2119. Again, that's 800-297-2119. And use the chat that's available on our website page too if you have questions, and we can get back with you right away to answer those questions for you. We are going to be talking next week when we do our chat about 12:30 on a Wednesday. We're going to be talking with one of our MVA teachers and finding out what do they like about our program, about the students that we work with, and the things that we're doing to help students, help people. You know, it's just so awesome, again, to look through this book and think about all the lives that we've touched through just this last past year. This is just a sampling of our graduates from one of our school districts from the last year, and all the different people. And you know, I like to say too that when we have a graduate, it's not just the one person that we're helping, not just the graduate, but if you look at that picture again of this young man with his family, think about how many lives we've impacted with this one graduate. You know, 3 kids that are so proud of their dad that now is a high school graduate, and they saw him do it, and hopefully they'll be inspired to do it too. And you know, his significant other there, just wow, you know, what a look she's giving him, you know, how proud she is of him. And boy, that makes my day pretty wonderful. So thank you for sharing this time with us, and we look forward to talking with you next week again about 12:30 on Wednesday. So thank you.